First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Yahweh is to this world ignorantly calls God. Yahushai is to this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Ba'ashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. That's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. This is going to be a quick back to the basics video, going into how Mother's Day is pagan, okay, and we as Hebrew Israelites are not supposed to be celebrating this, okay? And let's just get straight into it. So I searched up on Google, Mother's Day origin pagan, and it says, let's click this right here. Do you know the origins of Mother's Day? It says, how long is this? It's not that much. It says Mother's Day, or mothers have been revered through history, from ancient pagan celebrations to church holidays to present Mother's Day. Many countries throughout the world devote a day, or in some cases 2 or more days, to honor their mothers. The tradition dates back to pagan celebrations in ancient Greece in honor of Rhea, the mother of the gods. In Rome, too, Cybele, a mother of goddesses, was worshipped as early as 250 BC. Okay, so, hey, just off the rip, right? This goes back to Greek and Roman pagan gods. Okay, so just off that, you already know you're not supposed to be doing it. Okay, because what did the Lord tell us? Right? Jeremiah. And it's crazy how as soon as I start recording, now is when my phone wants to bug out. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1, it says, Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right, and that's the point, is that we're not supposed to be like the other nations. Right, nowhere in the scriptures, in the law, statutes, and commandments, does it tell you to have a Mother's Day, right? A day where you give gifts to your mother and just honor her as a goddess. Okay, that's not a thing. Of course, scriptures do talk about how you're supposed to honor your father and mother, right? But what people do on these so-called Mother's Days is that they look at their mother as a goddess, right? As something to be like supremely revered. Okay, and these females, they actually get offended if you don't tell them Happy Mother's Day. Okay, just showing you how engulfed in the world they are. But let's keep reading. It says, in the 17th century, England celebrated a day called Mothering Sunday on the 4th Sunday of Lent. The day was set aside for all the mothers in England and servants who lived at their employer's residence. Blah, blah, blah. Let's find another site, another website. Let's see this one. It goes back to ancient cultures in Greece and Rome. In both cultures, Mother Goddesses, Queen of Heaven worship. Right, that's what it goes back to. And I think that's actually in the scriptures. Queen. Yep. This is Jeremiah. All right, this is a thing that's been going back to the Babylonians. This is Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 18. It says, The children gather wood, and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. Okay, so when you do these things, right, you're worshiping the Queen of Heaven. That's what it goes back to. You're angering the Lord, right? Because the first thing he told you is, hey, I don't want you on that idolatrous thing, right? Don't worship any other god besides me. Okay, and the root of all wickedness goes back to ultimately idol worship. I think that's in Wisdom of Solomon. Let's get another one. It says, But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. Right? They thought that they were getting benefits and pretty much were being saved because they were offering to the Queen in Heaven, right? But they didn't know that the Lord was behind all that, right? The Lord is in control of everything, okay? And when you have these people that worship other gods, right, left-hand side of witchcraft, okay, the Lord is giving those demons the power to even do that, right? Because you got to also understand that these things do work. Right, when you're doing witchcraft, right, you're doing all these satanic things, right, there's blessings to that, okay? You're going to actually have a result, okay, but it's going to come with the consequence, Okay, let's get another one. Verse 25, it says, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, Ye and your wives have both spoken with their mouths and fulfilled with their hands, saying, We will surely perform our vows that we have vowed to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. You will surely accomplish your vows and surely perform your vows. Okay, so they've been doing this, going way back. Let's keep on reading. It says, Queen of Heaven were worshipped during the springtime with religious festivals. The ancient Greeks paid tribute to the powerful goddess Rhea, the wife of Kronos, known as the Mother of Gods, Queen of Heaven. Similarly, evidence of a 3-day Roman festival in mid-March called Hilaria to honor the Roman goddess Magna Mater, or Great Mother, dates back to 250 BCE. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, the celebration of the Mother Church replaced the pagan tradition of honoring mythical goddesses. The fourth Sunday in Lent, weeping for Tammuz, a 40-day fasting period before Easter, became known as Mothering Sunday. To show appreciation for their mothers, they often brought gifts or a mothering cake. What we just read, Jeremiah 7 and verse 18. And over time, it began to coincide with the celebration of Mother Church. Mother's Day always falls on the second Sunday of May, and like so many other holidays rooted in pagan sun worship, including Father's Day, which also falls on the third Sunday of June, usually fall on the day named in honor of the most powerful god, the sun. Okay, so this is an interesting read now that I actually look at it. Right, they actually pull scriptures and go into it. Okay, let's keep reading. Right, the Bible commands us to honor our mothers and fathers, but doesn't identify a specific day to do so. The Bible neither condemns nor condemns a special day for moms. Ephesians 6:2 echoes Deuteronomy 5 and 16. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with the promise that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. And that's true. We're supposed to honor our father and mother, but like I said, right, you're not supposed to dedicate a whole day. Right, you're not supposed to look at them as gods and do all these extravagant things. Okay, that's when you start going off. But let's see the mentality that Yahushua was in. Okay, see the mentality Yahushua was in when, let's read it. In Luke chapter 11 and verse 27, it says, And it came to pass as he spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, Blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. Right, so there's this woman in that Queen of Heaven worship, right? That type of spirit of, oh, bless your mom, right? She did such a marvelous thing, right? Not knowing that it was ultimately the Lord in control of all things, right? Her mother, the woman is just a carrier, is just a vessel for the man's seed. Okay, so she's coming in that pretty much mindset of, oh, bless your mom, honor her. But let's see what he said. But he said, Yea, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of Yahweh and keep it. Okay, so he said, hey, forget all that, my mom, and bless her. Nah, blessed are those that keep the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, so showing you the mindset he was in. And this Mother's Day thing, when you tell your parents that, hey, even today, I was out, my mom said, are you not going to get me anything for Mother's Day? Right, you can't get me nothing. And she was actually getting a little pissed. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Right, because she knows what I believe in. I guess she's chill about it, but she got a little pressed. Right, because ultimately, what I'm doing is righteousness, and their deeds are evil. They're wicked. Okay, I'm not of the world. Okay, but that's what Yahushua came to do, is that he came to bring forth division. Let's read it. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. It says, Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And that's the point, man, is that he came to divide. Okay, and today is a key example of that. Right, when you tell your family that, nah, I don't worship that, right, they give you a weird side eye. When you tell them you're not going to get them anything for their birthday, you don't celebrate birthdays, you're not going to Christmas, you're not going to Halloween, right? They look at you different, right? They look at you as an outcast now, okay? And the reason is because, hey, what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua requires is not of this world, right? Everything this world pushes is completely contrary to the scriptures. And once you start going away from the world, ultimately, they hate you, right? They look at you different, right? Let's actually get that scripture. John chapter 15 and verse 18, it says, If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If you're of the world would love his own. But because you're not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay, so, hey, we're not of this place, right? We're holy. Holy goes into being set apart. Set apart from what? From this world. Okay, so just a quick video going into how Mother's Day is pagan, and you're not supposed to be celebrating it. Okay, but with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone, the time of this truth. Shalom to you, Shalom.